I grew up in Queens in New York City, which at the time, the area where I was raised was about 99% Jewish. And I came out here to go to grad school at the U in music therapy. And I happened to read a study that was done in the St. Paul Jewish community that said that 2/3 of Jewish families had no connection with any sort of Jewish institution, a JCC or a synagogue. I had gotten my degree at the U and worked in the St. Paul Public Schools in music therapy, where we used music as a tool to facilitate behavior change. And I thought maybe theater could provide an opportunity in a similar way, that it could provide opportunities for Jewish people to become more engaged, and for non-Jewish people, it would provide an opportunity for them to learn about Jewish culture, see similarities between people of different backgrounds, and in this way, theater could foster understanding and tolerance. Our first show was a Shana Madel, produced at Cretin-Durham Hall High School in St. Paul. That site was specifically chosen because I wanted people to know that this was a theater for both Jewish and non-Jewish audiences. In addition to producing the play, I was also in it. I had a major role on stage. And to this day, 25 years later, I can still remember my feeling being on stage right before the show went up. And it was terrifying. I get to work with the most amazing and inspiring and talented artists.
The work is community building. And for me personally, it's my Jewish home. And it's a place where I can practice my art in a truthful and relaxed way.
It's the only theater company that I've worked for that when I first did a show, when I first came on, I felt like I was somehow being invited into this house, into this home, whereas like the audience members were just so like, welcome to our theater, welcome to our community.
One of the things that I like about working here, or have liked, is that I've been able to work with really good people. Not only on stage, the actors, but all the design staff. And they've always brought a lot to the project.
To me, what sets MJTC apart from other theaters is that it is an authentic and creative and distinctive voice that can provide a window in to relevant and contemporary issues from a Jewish cultural perspective.
I would describe the theater produced at MJTC as personal stories told in the most invigorating and universal way possible. I think the level of talent that is brought to the stage is exceptional. I think more than any other theater company in the Twin Cities, MJTC produces consistently brilliant work. Whenever I come to a show here, I know I'm going to be in good hands to see something brilliant.
If you've never heard of the Minnesota Jewish Theater Company before, just come to a performance. That's all you need to do. Come to a performance and you'll want to come back over and over again.
It's a place that I really like the stories they choose to put on stage, and I like the ways in which they present these stories for their audiences.
Minnesota Jewish Theater Company is the sort of place where everyone is growing and improving and doing incredible work, and it just makes you want to be a part of that. It's a very, very passionate, driven sort of place.
It's an intimate theater. You feel not only close to the production, but close to the actors themselves. And sitting in the audience, you just relate so well to whatever is going on the stage.
Theater produced here at MJTC is a professionally based, Jewish-rooted theater that is open not only to Judaism and people of that faith, but also all different cultures and faiths coming and learning and getting that experience.
Yes, it's for the Jewish community, but it's for all communities. And I've learned that 50% of our audience is not Jewish. So we deal with issues such as
gender issues, we've dealt with issues of declining populations at synagogues, intermarriages, extremes of a religion like Orthodoxy. And so I think it's for anybody that cares about moral issues or contemporary issues today.
The Minnesota Jewish Theater's audiences are ongoing learners, are lifelong learners. Very rare that I feel that audience sits back like, show me. Instead, it's like, I'm here to participate with you. It is absolutely my favorite thing about working for the Minnesota Jewish Theater.
I'm very grateful that our community has this theater. It communicates a Jewish experience that can't be found in any other theater in the Twin Cities. And I think that's very important for not only the Jewish community to reflect upon, but also the non-Jewish attendees. People who enjoy theater would enjoy theater at MJTC.
That I have a lot of students that come from any number of cultural backgrounds, and to have a Jewish theater here in the Twin Cities has allowed me to have my students have an additional cultural experience to be able to bring back to the classroom.
To have a Jewish theater that explores issues in a way that connects to me centrally, that emotionally I get it, is so important to me that I wouldn't want to give it up for anything. People are changed after they see a show.
I think the work that we do is not only entertaining, but educational. Our audiences tell us it's very thought-provoking and impactful. And so often audiences will say that the work remains with them and keeps them thinking for a long, long time.
MJTC is bold. I think it's pioneering, and I think it's beautifully relevant.
MJTC would not be here without the amazing artists that have given so much of their time and talent. Board members, the corporate and philanthropic foundations, and our wonderful audiences that make the special intimacy that's MJTC. And I just hope that others have gotten as much enrichment as I have. And I'm so appreciative for the journey that they've provided for me through these 25 years.